All right. Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. And south that you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. All right. Yahweh is named Heavenly Father. Bahasham means in the name. Ba in ha the Sham name. All right. Yahweh Shai is named only begotten Son, which means he delivers, as Matthew 1:21 tells us, for he shall save his people. His people. All right. Let you know that salvation is for Israel only. The 12 tribes of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, the Native Americans, and we have been scattered, abroad into all the lands of the earth. So if you hear this word and you believe on this doctrine that we teach, according to, what is it, 1 John, the 4th chapter, the 6th verse, all right, he that heareth us has the spirit of the Most High. That make you an Israelite, no matter how you look, because we've been scattered. And as Israelite men, we deal with all the races of women. That's funny that I mentioned that as a spirit, because gonna get straight into this topic. Oh, did I finish? Yeah, Yahweh Shai is the name of God's Son, and Rakha Kodash means Holy Spirit. Literally translated Spirit Holy. Rakha Spirit, Kodash Holy. So I'm about to make sure I broke down in Hebrew right. If anybody didn't know, the beginning salute. Rakha Kodash means Holy Spirit. Rakha Spirit, Kodash Holy. So oh my gosh, since earlier today, been dealing with this. All right. So I'm gonna read this little. I'm gonna read the caption. Put some, so I came across this on social media. Somebody posted this. Now it starts off mentioning Polo G, and Polo G is a rapper who cares about him, right? But he had this nigga woman since before he got famous recently. He's young, and he just got put on, and then he gets put on, he gets money, and she gets access to a different crowd because of him, and she goes commit adultery. So this person put this caption up with some pictures of him dealing with other races of women because he was making a point, and it's the point. Polo G should have got with the others. Brothers outside of your race, you're the most prized, wanted, fantasized about man on the planet. Inside, the most disrespected and hated. So he's letting it be known, when you deal with these other women, these other nations, they look at us differently, man. All right? As opposed to our own women who look down upon us. All right? Our own women, they don't need us. All right? And who have taught these women that, man? Do you see this cover Rolling Stone right here, man? That's an agenda of our enemy. They made it to where our women think they don't need the men. All right? And because of that, they have a disdain towards us. All right? Because of that, our women walk around with liberty to do wickedness and have no accountability for it. They strong black women. They're liberated. They can shake their ass. They can get on stage and perform their WAP song. And damn near have sex on a big-ass bed on an award show. All right? They can have slut walks. They can talk down to you. They belittle their fucking sons. Raising up just broken children, man. Teaching their daughters to be the same fucking way, man. Raising masculine men and effeminate women, like masculine daughters and effeminate sons, man. They got the damn black woman leading this shit, man. So this is an agenda for Esau, man. Our enemy. And our women can't grasp that. You should be uplifting your man, not following this devil and trying to uplift yourself, because you can't save yourself. Polo G should have got with the others, talking about the other nations. Brothers, outside of your race, you're the most prized, wanted, fantasized about man on the planet. Inside your race, the most disrespected and hated. How you a multi-millionaire dating Keisha, a phrase for black women. Y'all brothers better wake and stop being rich simps. We do less for more, not more for less. Some, Asian, Arab, or sweet and white would have did him right. Keisha finished reporting live from the White Castle. Now, scratched out the blue part, because whoever this person, whoever this is, don't need to be mentioned, The point is what's said. You know, you can see the little pictures of him with some others, as he called it, man. All right, and it's just true. Hey, Keisha's through, man. All right, no. Now, and then I came across this video on Instagram, and even the real Ava was talking about these damn black, these women, man. These women. All right, but these movements are happening from the what's that dude name? I can't stand this. I can't even think his fucking name, man. Damn, the black dude. He always talk about high value men. Kevin Samuels. All right, you got that. The MGTOW movement, men going their own way. All type of movements, because these women are fucking lost, and our women are the worst at it, man. All right, our women are the fucking worst right now, man. I can do better all by myself. Hey, look. Firstly, this is Isaiah. I got it. It's this chapter. Is Isaiah 13? No, is it Isaiah 3:12? As for my people, children are the oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. This shit right here is backwards, man. A woman is supposed to be submissive, man. The word woman means female servant. All right, the order is Yahweh, the Most High, Yahweh Shai the Son, man then woman. Anything outside of order is asinine. So, hey, just like we seen that Rolling Stone picture, man, that's what's been established by the so-called white men. They systematically removed the men from my house, told our women that they don't need us. Oh, you got independence. You don't need that men. All right. Meanwhile, they depending on Esau now, man. They follow what he tells them. What he says is right, they go right after. As opposed to following us and then we telling you what's right, and then you follow after that. All right? Then they push on the media, TV, everywhere. All right? That men are just deadbeats. Meanwhile, the whole time it's the women. The women deny the rights of the fathers. The women leave the man and take the children. All right? Following after this devil. This child, man. That's Job, man. It's him, it's Job 30, But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I will have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Esau Edom is that younger. He's less significant than us. Let me grab this Hebrew word for younger. Little, insignificant, young. He's insignificant, man. All right? He's the basis of all men. That's who's ruling. And he's made everything contrary to us, man, to afflict us. And he used our women against us, man. This Daniel 7:25. Everything about this place is against us, man. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, which are the Israelites, Psalms 50:5. All right? And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of time. So we was put in this devil's hand, all right, to serve our judgment. And part of that, Esau changed the order of things, man. He's elevated these women, and now you women are fucking bugged out, man. Hey, but the Lord is establishing his kingdom again. See, and the Lord is raising up his men, and this disorder will not be allowed. You will die with this devil. Plain and simple. If you don't get right, you will die with this devil, because this ain't right. It say they destroying our paths. We're supposed to be going to the ancient paths. Hey, this is Jeremiah. No, I'm tripping. Let me get this one. This is Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said we would not hearken therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, said hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said we would not hearken. So the prophets are out here, man. The watchmen out here warning. All right, the Lord is establishing order. Go back to the old ways. All right, and that's the men and women. But you can see we have men waking up, which is still going to be 2/3 of our men that died. But the thing is, the majority of our nation are women. It's at least 7 to 1. 7 women to every 1 man. At least. Okay? Which means majority of 2/3 going to die over here is going to be women. And it's because they so stuck up. They got their head stuck up this devil, Esau Edom's butt, man. Edom is the biblical name of the so-called white man, all right, who was red. And that's what Edom means. Idawam, Yum, actually, Edomites, which means red. All right? Well, now women are supposed to be meek, humble. 1 Peter 3 and 4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corrupt, but even ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. I was not supposed to be meek and quiet. Let's get this word for meek. Let's see what it's saying in Greek. For meek, which is really a step above humility, a step above humble. Meek, praus.
Strong's G 4239. Praus.
Praus. Okay.
Praus. Thayer's lexicon, related entry. Praus. Praus.
Praus. Okay. Mildness of disposition, gentleness of spirit, meekness. Oh, meekness. This is meekness. Meekness toward the Most High, the disposition of spirit in which we accept his dealing with us as good, and therefore without disputing or resisting. All right. Damn, this is a heavy definition. But yeah, that's the bottom line, man. Damn, I'm gonna read some more. In the Old Testament, the meek are those wholly relying on the Most High rather than their own strength to defend against injustice. Thus, meekness toward evil people means knowing God is permitting the injuries they inflict, that he is using them to purify his elect, and that he would deliver his elect in his name. Damn, gentleness or meekness is the opposite to self-assertiveness and self-interest. So basically, whatever the Most High will is, that's what we must obey. All right? We don't trust in our own strength. We are nothing. All right? Now, an example of meekness versus humility to me is, because the word, even humble, humility, means to be as the ground. All right? It means to be as the ground. You know, it goes to the word humus, which means ground. So you think yourself is lowly. But humble is, at the end of the basketball game, you get the interview. Humble is, nah, don't interview me. We did it as a team. No, Salakia. Humble is, you know, we did it as a team, right? We know I didn't just do it by myself. We did it as a team. Meekness is, I don't even deserve this interview. Go interview them, or go interview somebody else. You know, that meekness is it's similarities, but meekness goes a little harder. So this is how women should be: meek and quiet spirit. All right, mild, just going with the flow, because a woman's God is her man. Whatever he says, what it is, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price, which is the whole point of that caption. Men want this. Men want that. Even the Most High says it's a great price. A woman that has a meek and quiet spirit, man, that follows and obeys her husband, that does what a woman is supposed to do, which a woman was made for men. These people think that the man is made for them. That's crazy. After this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in the Most High. So if you really claim you believe in the Lord, this is how you're going to be towards your man. Adorn themselves being in subjection to their own husbands. You're going to be in total subjection to your husband. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. Your husband is your master, whose daughters you are, as long as you do well and not afraid with any amazement. All right? And that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to, man. That's the whole point of that caption, man. The men ain't set up to follow you women. Men ain't set up to bow and cater to you women. Now, as men, we have understanding that the woman is a weaker vessel. All right? So you have a harder time doing what's required, you know? So men are merciful. There's only so much mercy that can be given. Even the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of our people, okay? And his mercy is infinite. Come on now. All right? You got to let go of the ways of this world, man. You can't even save yourself. In fact, let me get that real quick. Ephesians 5. Ephesians, the 5th chapter, and the 22. Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands, as unto the. I'm gonna start up because I saw a woman pull verse 21 now before to try to say, man and woman are supposed to submit to each other, which that's not what it's saying here. It starts off talking to the men, like because that's who it's written to. So verse 21, submit yourselves one to another in the fear of the Most High. We as men, we prefer one another, as the scriptures tell us to. Precept upon precept. Now it says, wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as unto the Lord. Now it's talking about man and woman. All right? That's two separate thoughts, man. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. So as we submit to the Lord, all right, whatever he says goes, whatever he does is his will, we honor it. That's how the woman's supposed to be to the man. Your man can do no wrong. All right? To be honest, your mindset should be your man can do no wrong. And if he happens to do wrong, it's your job to suffer through it. All right? Fear the Lord and be obedient, man. Pray the Lord correct it if it's truly wrong. You could just be going off. All right? For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach, we avoid the C word, that's an idol. Even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject to Hamashiach, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. All right, there you go, man. So the women is supposed to be subject to the man as we are subject to Yahushai. Plain and simple. But these women, they don't follow that, man. They follow the ways of Esau, Edom. Esau gave them liberty, and they running with it, man. It's Sirach 25. And 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy conscience and a wounded heart. I went every day. If you seen the comments on that damn post on that social media, man, it was up to like 400 comments. All nigga women cursing niggas out, being hypocritical as fuck. Called the brother. They stay screaming black is beautiful. They post a black woman, dark as hell. Oh, she's beautiful. It could be an ugly black bitch. All right? That's because your melanin is real deep. Don't make you automatically beautiful. But to them, let it be a woman. Oh, no, she's so fine. Look at that. Off the band. But, oh, he's like tar. So somebody called her out now. Wait, you talking about his complexion? I thought black was beautiful. She got called up, say, well, that ain't the point, LOL. Nah, bitch, that's what you just said. But when it's a woman, it's beautiful. But when it's him and he's speaking against y'all wickedness, not about y'all color, it's about the wickedness of our people. That's an issue. Fucking hypocrites, man. They stay talking shit about men. All right? A man ain't shit unless he's giving you Birkin bags or whatever shit, man. That's a wicked woman. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So naturally, hey, our women don't fit this. So our women on a majority basis are wicked, man. Plain and simple. A woman is supposed to uplift her man. If he's having a down and out period, stick by his side, uplift them, be a help, be a comfort, man. Of the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Because that woman followed the ways of that serpent. And to this day, the woman is following the ways of the serpent, eating that fruit. The fruit is his philosophies, man. All right? I believe in Hosea. I forget which book it is in the so-called Minor Prophets. It mentions that, man. All right? The fruit of lies. And that same serpent has got back into power. He's in power now. All right? Who was Edom? Serpent. All right? The old serpent called the devil. All right? That's Revelation 12, man. It's talking about the Edomites. The same Romans it was talking about back in Revelation 12, that's who's ruling now. They're eating that fruit to this day, man. And They caused us to err. Not us as far as brothers, you know what I mean? Us as a people. Because they followed the ways of Esau, and they raised your children up according to Esau ways. Damn degenerates. And then when you try to teach them to do better, they ready to bite your head off. And then because they raise these niggas to follow them, to follow the fucking woman, as you seen in that picture, the woman leading with a little boy. So that little boy's gonna grow up to think the woman can do no wrong. She can't be corrected. All right? Because he don't know what correct is. Ready to fucking kill and do anything for her, man. Like it says in Jeremiah, when we sacrificed to the queen of heaven, was not our women there with us? Damn black bitches cussing out the prophet Jeremiah, man. And the men just standing there, taking up for them bitches. Ready to get put to death for these bitches, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. You niggas gonna die with them, man. Because you follow her, you're gonna die with her. Give the water no passage, neither the wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So that post really, that man that made that post is in the spirit, man. They not following after us, man. This time, hey, you gotta move on. Keisha's through. Look, Keisha's through, man. That's what I like to say. Katrina called FEMA. They as a natural disaster, man. It's over with. All right, and I'm gonna get one scripture, to kind of balance this out. Cause this is, I thought about doing a video on this earlier. I was like, nah, I want to deal with this, man. These women, whatever. I don't want to touch this topic, but the spirit, they kept pressing. I came across the article, then I seen that video. So the spirit must want it out there, man. Cause at the end of the day, there's some woman, at least one, I guess, And I'm being a little extra, but there's some woman out there that wants to be on right and on point, and this is how, okay? This is how, the 1 Peter 3, all right? Being that meek, quiet spirit, man, all right? Having those kindly words to your man, lift them up, as the saying goes, be his peace, not his headache. The scriptures literally say be a pillar of rest. It talks about the mind well instructed. A woman, in fact, I'm going to grab that. Well, you can't tell the average woman this because now that's manipulation. Well, it is, man. The manipulation isn't bad if it's on the right path. That's crazy. It's a Rock 26:14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. A mind that can be guided when we on the path to the kingdom. All right, hey, it's nothing so much worth as that, man. All right, a mind that can take, order. That's a beautiful thing, man. But let me end it on this. Sirach 36. I'm going to start at 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. So a beautiful woman, that, and we like that. We like the eye candy, right? We love it, actually. We love it. It's nothing better, right? But wickedness darkeneth your countenance. So here's something else this is what we're really looking forward to right here, verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men. So this is what you should have, man. Have kindness, meekness, comfort. Speak life into that man, All right? That's what you be as a wife, man. Understand also this. He that getteth the wife beginneth the possession. Remember, you are possession. You are his property. You have to be meek and humble. You have to really grasp what you are, man. All right? You have to lower yourself. These women think too highly of themselves. Esau put these motherfuckers on a pedestal. They can't realize that you're nothing. Every woman on the planet, if you can understand this one thing, you're ahead of the game. You're nothing. Oh, that's too harsh. Look, I'm going to make it easier for y'all to be able to grasp it. As men on this planet, hey, And it calls us worms. Okay? We're nothing. It's all about Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, his order. We humble down to Yahweh Shai, which is us humble down to Yahweh. And you women must humble down to us, which you humble down to Yahweh Shai, which is humbling down to Yahweh. Plain and simple. He that getteth a wife beginning a possession, help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. And for you, I don't need no man, bitches. Hey, if you ain't got no hedge, you're gonna be spoiled. This place is finna crash. Dollar finna crash. Destruction is coming from the Most High. All right. So it'd be your best interest to get right with the order of the Lord. He that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. So, hey, right now, you know, because they like to say, oh, who hurt this brother? Who hurt this brother? You know, because you seen like people on the post, who hurt him, right? You must have been hurt. And the man had the rawest response. He said, what man ain't been hurt by Keisha out here? That ain't the point. The point is, go to what you loved as opposed to what you hated, man. So a man can be sad not having a woman, but guess what? Isaiah 4:1 coming. Matthew 19:29 coming. We're going to get all that. But you bitches are going to be destroyed. Micah 7. All right. Then she that's my enemy shall be tried as the mire of the streets. They're going to be destroyed. And I thought about another precept. I believe it was in Proverbs. Let me type in this. This is Proverbs 15:17. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and hatred therewith. So it's better to go get where the love is at than to be where you not appreciated, man. Plain and simple. It may be herbs, but at least it's love there. All right? With that, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, Elder Great Millstone. And South East Brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.